Champion, how are you?
Hello, mate.
Look what happened.
Not bad, mate.
See what happened here?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Long time no see.
I know it's been way too long, hasn't it?
I know.
Speaking of uninvited guests.
You're not talking about me, are you?
I would have had all my Halloween decorations up, but basically I had my Halloween party last night and went for it. So yeah. So today I've just got the shakes. So
Have a good martini.
oh, look at that. Look at that. Proper glass.
Oh.
Yeah. Chin, 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 chin. Oh, ooh, fancy. Mm.
So I think we've got all of the ingredients. Look, I've got some ice in my cauldron.
I do. I really enjoy that, Hills. It is good.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Well done, sir.
Have you ever seen a cauldron of ice before?
No, actually. Just to confirm though, is the ice like green as well and bubbling?
All right. No. Boil, toil and trouble. No, it's not working. It's just ice.
So we're going to. I thought, lads, we'd make. I was watching the Smash Burgers and being somewhat jealous because I really, really want one of those right now. But I thought we'd sort of stick with the Halloween theme and make a pumpkin spice martini.
Amazing.
Nice.
So yeah, it's one of those. It's seriously it's quaffable, shall we say? Very quaffable.
Okay.
I'm working through them myself, although I kind of need to finish this one so that I can actually use the glass. Anyway, so what we're going to need, you're going to need Buffalo Trace, okay? We've got Buffalo Trace, wonderful. That's that vanilla-y, spicy bourbon, so you get this lovely sweetness to it, but also that kick that you want, and the vanilla notes. We've got some pumpkin spice. This is Moaning syrups. They do a pumpkin spice. So, when you go to, what's it like, Starbucks at Halloween, and they do pumpkin spice lattes. That's this. That's what this is. That's how they do it. It's magic. I've got some coffee liqueur. You should have the Baguette. She's absolutely stunning.
Check.
It's that proper little bit of luxury, having some Baguette, and then some lemon juice. So fresh squeezed lemon juice, ready to squeeze. I put mine in a bottle because it's
Ready
easier.
to go.
Right, that's what we need. You need a shaker as well.
A shaker, okay.
Got a shaker?
I've got
Look at that. We've got a classic English cobbler there. Well done.
English cobbler. Okay, cool. Let's do.
There's another cobbler.
Do this.
Right. Perfect. Right. First things first, the simple rule, because, everyone makes mistakes, start with cheap ingredients, then work to expensive ones.
Right.
Okay.
So do your lemon juice first. We're going to go 25 mils.
Perfect. And that's half a lemon I put in here. That's about 25 mils, isn't it?
Yeah, normally a lemon, like half a lemon, is about 25 mils. Touch will go, unless it's a really dry one, a really bad one.
Whoop.
So 25 mils there.
Done.
Lovely.
Then you're going to do 10 mils of let's do the syrup. So let's do 20 mils of the pumpkin syrup.
Okay, 20 mil. Do you have to shake it?
Oh,
No,
really strong,
all
isn't it?
Ooh.
I don't even remember what's what on this one.
You want to do the smaller side.
That's 15
Okay.
To be all right.
Yeah.
I don't have a measurer, so I've just used a
Well,
50
we'll
mil
roll-
shot glass.
Yeah, and then halved it. We'll roll with it. It's fine.
Okay.
The thing with measures as well, in all honesty, is they mean nothing because it all depends on the size of your glass at the end. So if you've got a massive glass at the end, then you need to up all the measures anyway to fill the glass. So it's just about sort of like the parts of it. You're sort of going almost equal of your lemon and your syrup.
Okay.
And then you're going to do, with your coffee liqueur, you're going to do 10 mils. So half of the amount of the syrup you put in.
Okay, in my special measuring glass. Oh.
Special measuring glass. You'll have to, next week. I'll bring you a jigger.
I was going to say, how many weeks have you done this now? You got a measurer.
I've got loads. Literally, I've got an entire bag full. I'll just bring one.
Okay.
And then obviously the main thing we want to have in there is some Buffalo Trace. So let's not skimp on it. And should we go 50 mils?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's easy for me to measure in my fancy measuring glass.
Mate, I've got the optics in my heels. Even
you got the optics. There's a bar. There was a bar somewhere.
You could make in one of these. What's the maximum amount of cocktails you can make in these?
It depends on the size of the shaker, but my rule is never go above 2. You can get more than 2 in there. But the whole idea when you're shaking is moving the liquid with the ice as far as you can through the tin back and forwards. The further it moves, the colder you get it, and the better dilution rate you get on your drink.
Right.
So overfilling it means that the liquid just wobbles around inside because it's too full, and you don't end up with a very good drink. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So two's about your sort of, this will be all right, max.
All right.
Right, I'm going to stick some ice in there.
How much ice? How far do I fill my cobbler?
I always go halfway.
Halfway, okay. Let's do that. Some ice out of my cauldron.
Yeah, I've got a plastic jug. I'm not even that fancy.
It's a lovely plastic jug though.
Mate, it's perfect. If you drop it, don't break.
That's why they switch. Like that's why on bars, like everyone switched from having. Do you remember the ones where it has a metal top and a glass bottom? They're like Boston shakers. It's just sends you loopy because you'd inevitably at some point the glass bit would fly off and smash everything as well as itself. So now we switched to metal. So it just makes more sense. All together, give it a shake.
All right.
I'm slightly concerned my chair's going to break.
Keep going. How do you know? Can you hear a sort of sound or something?
Yeah.
Enough, or,
so when you're shaking, you'll hear it going clunk, 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 and then it'll go, and then it's bang on.
It becomes almost too cold to hold,
yeah.
doesn't it?
If your hand's frozen to it, you've done it too long. So when you're shaking, it actually goes through 2 stages. So you break all the ice up, right, and add some water into the drink and dilutes that drink down to get that perfect flavour. And then the ice sort of reforms itself and freezes down the drink, so it chills it right down. And then sort of comes in. If you shake it too far, you end up freezing too much of the drink, and you end up with less drink. And then strain it away.
So on the cobbler here, just take the top bit off.
Just take the little cap off.
Okay, cool.
And then you want to treat this drink a little bit like a pint of Guinness. So you just want to let it settle for a couple of seconds. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that colour.
Wow.
Nice.
Very nice. So
put a bit of lemon peel in it, mate.
Yeah, so if you want to put a little twist of lemon over the top, and that'll just get the oils will just give a nice little aroma to it, add a little touch, and it sort of balances out the sweetness.
Get a little bit of peel off. Cut my hand.
It's that, or you just get a witch's hat, put that on the top.
I was thinking when they go like.
To be fair, one thing you could do with this, if you've got a pumpkin, is you just hollow out the pumpkin. Don't put a face in the front because that will cock it up. and then just fill the, and then make a massive one of these inside it as a punch.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Ah.
Cheers.
Okay, very
Cheers,
nice,
everyone.
very nice. Cheers, guys.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Oh,
How's that? Hey,
oh,
it's good, isn't
that's
it?
delicious. I could drink a lot of those over.
Yes.
Yeah. It's,
That-
it's,
you
it's,
just-
it's,
The bourbon's wonderful. So the Buffalo Trace bourbon, like it just because it's got this, you've got the vanilla flavors in there, which are great, which comes from the oak. So you get all these vanilla flavors coming from the oak, and then you've got this lovely hit of spice and a little bit of pepper and a bit of cinnamon on there, and it just means that when you've got that pumpkin, when you've got your pumpkin, your bourbon is spicing the pumpkin with, which is already a spice syrup, which is great. It just means that whole drink comes together. And that little bit of coffee liqueur, wonderful. Doesn't mean that you won't. No, obviously none of us will go to sleep for a few hours, which is nice.
That's like very.
Yeah, it's really festive, isn't it? It's sort of almost, cinnamony and that sort of.
Yeah, I think it's what you want. I would say it's this is kind of what you want when the weather's starting to change, but apparently it's decided to be beautiful sunshine. After the whole summer of rain, it's now blue sky. It's now blue skies, but
Beautiful November. This is really good.
Mate, that's delicious. Wow.
Glad you like it.
I'm really enjoying that one, yeah.
It'll go down well with some smash burgers.
Well, my smash burger's already disappeared. Not a bad idea, Jack. Maybe I should put one on straight away now. How's that sound? Here we go. I'm going to do that. But yeah, no, that's wonderful, mate. That's really good. What's
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice that the color you get you get that color, that lovely orange. There's an old saying that every a bartender's first drink always comes out brown. Because basically whatever you mix, it just makes brown. So it's good when you work out how to make a color that's just a little bit more orangey. You're like, oh, I've nailed it now.
Okay.
Did you stir it? Yeah. You wanted to make a stirred martini?
If you wanted to stir it, yeah, you can totally stir it. It will be slightly heavier in taste. So whereas this, you get that lightness to the spice. If you wanted to do a stirred one, you'll end up with like a much richer, richer taste to it.
Yeah.
So absolutely wonderful. But yeah, you probably want to make it slightly smaller because you'd just be like, oof,
Yeah.
It'd be more like a martini because you've got that richer flavour to it.
Cool.
But as I say, you can also do it like making a big punch. That's absolutely stunning as well. Make a really big one. Stick it all in a blender with a few ice cubes. Blend it up. Pour it into your pumpkin. Sorted. Party sorted.
Nice. All right. Wow. Well, thanks again, mate. Thanks again for enlightening us with yet another wonderful concoction, mate. That's
absolute pleasure.
Delicious. We love our Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Every single cocktail you managed to guide us through has been extraordinarily special as well, mate. So,
nice.
Thank you.
I've got another empty one.
Another empty one.
Yeah.
We'll have to do some recipes where that you can, with all your empty bottles of Buffalo Trace, you can then rebatch the cocktail into it and put it on your optic, and then you've got.
I've got a little.
There's nothing better than having like a Buffalo Trace old fashioned on an optic. You just tap it off and you're ready to go.
I've got one of these as well.
Okay.
Okay, we can fill that up.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. You need to you need to put some smoke on the inside of it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, there's plenty of smoke over here anyway, fellas. All right. Well, we better dash now. I think we've got a couple of minutes before
next bit.
We're having a chat to a guy called Twisted Ribs Barbecue, and we'll be making another smash burger, so I think I might have to make another couple of these. I can see some people in the studio audience here that are just staring at it.
That's what I said about making them in batches, because like you have people around and everyone's like, oh, well, one, oh, one. All right.
I purposely avoid making cocktails when I'm at someone's party, because the second I make it, suddenly I realise that I've actually just gone back to work. It's like, oh, right, I'll carry on. Gentlemen, absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me on. And
hopefully, we've got a few more of these lined up going into the winter month. So yeah, we'll see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll be in touch. Thanks,
Catch
buddy.
you soon. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.